Hey everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. Okay, let's talk for a quick second. Last episode I was really stupid. Like, super incredibly stupid. I think I have a hold on what's going on now, okay? I'm not positive why we just have a brick wall chilling out here, but I'm gonna leave it there. There's a lot that we need to do here, and a lot that I haven't done a lot off camera, but I did do a little bit off camera. I've accepted visitation rights. This is like basically the number one need for people right now is to see their damn family, okay? So, we're going to attempt to give them that opportunity by creating a room for them to visit their family. So let's create, we need this room here. This is going to be the visitation room. They're going to make that, it's going to be happy, it's going to be a good time. We also want to expand our place though. Like, we need to have a jail door, large jail door. We need it to go right here. You know, that doesn't get, actually, deconstruct that. Okay, we actually just dismantled that entire thing. The jail door is going to go here. And then we're going to expand the foundation to be here. And then the jail door is going to get installed. It's going to be a happy, good time. We're going to make sure we put in a brick wall. Okay, go ahead. Start making that. Have a good time. That's a-okay. We still have a door here so they can build this without fear of anybody running out. We can collect money as we do this. I'm holding off on adding more cells for right now. I feel bad for these 5 guys. Burgers and fries, but we're gonna hold off on doing anything just yet with that, and we're going to do something like this. Now this should allow, if I know how a visitation room works, you know, if we come in here, we do rooms, and we do visitation. If we make this a visitation room, also I can't believe that this area up here is still like this. So please add a wall. This is just, this up here is essentially at this point a memory of what we once did. And I want to keep it there forever. That's how much I hate this little tiny thing. So this is our visitation room. I'm not positive how exactly this works. But we need to add a visitor table, which we can do. Visitor table. Beautiful. And we will put those across like this, and then a visitor booth, which I suppose we will put. Oh, that we botched this. Okay, I'm not positive how exactly this is supposed to work. Can we, like, just to randomly think things out here? Room requirements indoors. This is now the common room. And now we're getting money from this, I think. Right? If that's the common room. Add at least 2 TVs. Sure, you know what? Let's just make this big area a awesome place to be. So we'll put a TV there, we'll put a TV there. And then, what else do you want? 5 phone booths? Well, we got 2. We'll put some more, I suppose. And we'll just put these inside like this. We don't have enough money, but as soon as we get some money, we'll be able to make this work. The visitation thing is confusing me a little bit, but we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I think we need to change things up a little bit, and we need to have the booths going across here. And then the tables I don't really understand, but we will figure them out, I'm sure. So this is going to help a lot with the prisoners, you know, moods and their abilities to not be horrible human beings. Which, you know, granted, they're in jail for a reason, but that's beside the point. We will still be able to get things to work here. Just a little bit more money. Give me a tiny bit more money. There we go. Install another phone booth. Okay, so we get a $5,000 grant. This is what we want. 30 families waiting to visit. We need a way for them to get in. So we put a door right here. And then do we need to create like a path or something? Paving stone to kind of... Oh, no, there's families waiting. There are families waiting. And then they can just talk. Yo, okay, we've done it. Cool. Don't do that, though. The boost. What do we want to do with the boost? I don't really know. All I know is this worked. And there's just more families waiting, man. They're as happy as can freaking be. This is great. I'm actually very, very content with this. It seems to be working pretty okay. So put in a door here. We don't really need them to have a jail door there. So just put a regular door there. This visitation booth, we need one, obviously. But we don't really need... Can we, like... We're gonna dismantle this guy, I think. Dismantle that. And then we're gonna put in a visitor booth here instead. But we're gonna do it like this and this. And then... I mean, I don't know the best way of doing this. Kind of seems like they can just waltz right out from there. Right? I mean, this guy loves it. He's talking about clothing. Very proud of him, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe we just... I'm not positive what the difference is between these. That's what I'm, like, very confused about. We'll see how this works for right now. I think this is acceptable. You know, they're talking. Spirituality, that's a good thing to talk about. How are their needs now? Families going down is going up here. So that's good. Recreation. You know, need a common area of your prison for TVs and radios? Well, look at our common room. This is the greatest common room you've ever seen, is it not? If it's not, you go ahead and tell me, but I'm like pretty positive this is beautiful. We'll just stick a radio in the middle of the room. And then you guys want a sofa? I'll give you a sofa. Have a wide sofa. We'll just put it like right here. And then we'll put another one right here. You guys can watch TV, have a good time. I want to make these prisoners happy. Because they're less likely to riot if they're happy. And then this is where we can now go in and get these extra cells in. Now, I understand funds are going to go down from doing this. But this will allow all these guys in here to now have cells. And we will not have a holding cell any longer. Okay, we do not have enough money. But all the money we get is going to be going towards doing that. I think this is the right thing to do. Did all of our janitors quit? Because, seriously? We got 4 janitors. What are you guys doing? You're just hanging out? Yo, go clean these rooms. Don't clean this room. Of all the rooms to clean, this ain't the one to clean, man. These rooms are disgusting. Go clean this damn place. All these rooms are gross. Yeah, there you go. Clean it up. Make it nice in here. This is our common room. We want this place to be, like, as happy as can be. You know, maybe some benches would also do you good. We have no money. That I recognize. I think we've made, like, sizable progress so far. These cells are actually, like, set up and ready to go. I never thought the day would come. Utilities, they're doing fine. Enclosed. Surrounded by walls. I mean, last I checked, oh, you still need to install the jail door. That's okay. I'm sure it'll come shortly. And then we'll be able to get these prisoners in here. And this is basically the greatest situation in the world. I'm very happy with this. This is going to allow no more... Yeah, it's so good. Okay. So then you guys can be put into the cells. And I think that they may grab them, maybe? Are you going to grab them? Maybe? Are the guards going to go in there and grab it? Yes, you are. Oh, no, you're not. Okay. Can you take this guy and bring him to a cell? I don't know how we do that. This is the only thing that I'm a little bit unsure of, is how we get these guys to actually occupy these cells. Prison is closed to new inmates. If we just remove this room and say, you know, holding cell, no longer. This is now a... I mean, what do we want this to be? This is now a... This is not where we want the morgue to be. We want this to be a... chapel now. This is now a chapel. These guys are confused. There's a toilet in the chapel. They're just kind of stuck here, standing here. Does that mean that we can now force them to go into these cells? They're very confused. They have no idea what's going on. Prisoner requires solitary confinement, but there's no solid... Oh. I see. Okay. So we need these to be solitary confinement cells. Okay. We can do that. Those are now solitary. Enclosed by walls and doors. How exactly... Oh, there we go. What are you missing? You're not happy about something. Do solitaries need a solitary door? Yes, they do. Gotcha. Okay, so uninstall these. Dismantle object. Beautiful. Dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle that. And now we need solitary doors to go in shortly thereafter. And then this will be fine. Okay, that at least makes sense. We've discovered exactly what's going on here. Apparently power's not reaching in there, that's okay. Have these been dismantled? No, they're probably on their way. Yes, they are. The 5 men come in and put in the work. I love it. Dismantle the crap out of them. Beautiful. You have done it. And then accidentally install a door just on nothing. Good. Insufficient funds. How much are these? $500 a door? You gotta be kidding me. That's a stupid amount. I mean, whatever, I suppose. Let's look at our grants real quick and see if there's anything that we can do exactly. Security. Hire a security chief. We can't do any of this right now. Education. We might be able to do this. Serve a single, low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. We'll see what happens with that. We don't get any money straight up front from it, but I think that's something that we could, like, easily get. Put in that. And then, did we ever dismantle this door? Is that a solitary door? I'm not positive. We'll see what happens when this, enclosed. How is it not enclosed? We'll see what happens when we put that in. It's in. Failed. What exactly does a solitary confinement room need? You need to be surrounded by walls. I don't understand. Solitary. Surrounded by walls and doors. It's surrounded by walls, it's surrounded by doors, man. Unless it literally means, like, you know, we have a foundation just like right here. And then that's the cell? Maybe? Deconstruct that. 5 prisoners are unable to be assigned to a cell. Yes, I'm aware of this. These guys aren't happy. We're gonna have to remake this a holding cell for now. Until Tyler figures out how to do a damn thing. They're probably, like, really not happy. In any way, shape, or form. 5 days without an incident. You guys are doing good. I'm proud of you. No solitary cells available. There's, like, some normal cells. If you want them. I don't understand how you make solitary cells. You know what? Let's pause. Tyler's going to launch up the internet. Solitary cell. Prison architect. How do you make them, man? I'm going to, what are the requirements? Reddit, you are going to be my best friend here. Let's take a quick look. Need to be only enclosed by walls and a door. You need no other amenities. I have it surrounded by 2 walls, but still getting an error. I don't understand. I sure? I ended up labeling 10 existing cells solitary, and it worked immediately. Make sure you're using the solitary door, not the jail door. Quick build has a solitary cell. Let's do it. Can we install this guy instead? I mean, this is a really crappy room. Can we start to install these and just do like a bunch going down, maybe? We got insufficient funds, I recognize this. Can we make these just like normal cells then? It kind of sucks that we got a bunch of dudes that were, you know, not solitary. I mean, if we do this, enclosed by failed bed and toilet. We're not allowed to have these guys have a bed and toilet? Seems a little excessive. Oh, no, they're bringing them in. Okay. I think this guy may be trying to escape through the toilet. What are you doing? You're pooing. Never mind. He's not trying to escape through the toilet, I can tell you that. Okay, so we can, I don't know what difference I made there, but it works now. Oh my god, that tiny little thing is labeled as a cell. Please do not actually have that labeled as a cell. These are nothing now. We have money? How the hell did we get so much money? Okay. And what's going on up here? 3 prisoners are unable to reach a cell. Look, solitary door. We will do right here. Boom. Boom. Insufficient funds. My life is a series of boom, boom, insufficient fund. But they're going in. I'm very happy. Slowly but surely, boys, we're making progress. The solitary cells have been made. Are we going to uninstall their beds? No. We're going to be kind and continue to give them beds. Because they're going to appreciate that in the long run. Maybe that's just unintelligent and we should be giving them the worst treatment in the world. But I feel like they might like me more if I give them, This ain't a solitary cell, though. So why put him in there? Instead we just put Borcherding into the solitary cell. I don't know. Frankly, I don't care what cells they're in as long as they're in cells right now. It's fine by me. And we should figure out this damn food situation as well. So we'll get a door in here. ASAP. Right now. Beautiful. And then let's take a look at our food. So I want you guys to cook. Can we like set what we want these guys to cook? So staff. I want my... Nope, I don't want to fire anybody. I want to look at jobs. Feed prisoner queued. Grants. Progress. I mean, grants, we really can't do much else here. How do we set the food that they eat? Bureaucracy. Is there a better, like, chef type thing? I don't think so. I want to change what you people are feeding. I want you to give them meals that are low quantity, low variety. Please. How does that sound? Good? That's good. You know what? While we're here, inmate nutrition research grant. Okay, how do we do it? This is the question. To change the food quantity and variety, select policy and reports. Alright, reports. I said reports and policy. You need to research prison policy. Well, that's a crying shame, isn't it? Alright, bureaucracy and prison policy is 1,000. Okay, we'll get that as our next project. And that's going to be A-okay. And then we'll be able to set stuff in there. This might be a little tiny bit longer episode. Not too much, but still a little bit. Why is this room so disgusting? Why are our janitors, like, possibly the worst in the world? They're so bad. Do we just need more of them? That might be the case. Because they're, like, super horrible at everything. The place is starting to look a little bit disgusting again. We need more janitors. That's really all it boils down to. And I have a feeling that we need to, like, have a trash room, maybe. Like, if we, assigned If we assign this as a trash room, are we going to make a use for this? Hell yeah, we are. The trash room is officially right here. It needs a door, I'm sure. We will add a door to it. Rooms, objects, door, and boom. There we go. Okay, we're still waiting on researching prison policy. As soon as we get a tiny bit more money, we'll be able to do that. And then life will be great. Not great, but good enough. These guys are still able to make their way into the visitation. The room is still disgusting, but that's beside the point. The chefs are still putting in the work, setting out food. Bunch of cooked stuff. Prisoners are being fed. Showers are still flooding everything occasionally. But that's not the end of the world. We officially have all these guys in cells. Beautiful. We can change this to be a new thing, which I think, honestly, let's make it a... Not a dormitory. No. Let's make it a... I mean, I wanted to make a classroom, but I have a feeling that we can't do that quite yet until we research it. So let's just make a chapel. This will suit their religious needs, I guess. Dismantle these. Boom, boom, and boom. And all of a sudden, we have the world's greatest chapel on the planet. We need an altar, pews, and prayer mats. We'll figure that out. Let's come up here. Prison policy. Time to unlock, 6 hours. It's going to take a little while, huh? But that's still not the end of the world. So objects in here, we need to have an altar, which is $500. We need to have pews, which are $200. And then some prayer mats, which are $50. So we can honestly put in 2 prayer mats right there. And then put in a pew right here. I also just think that I have placed this pew the wrong way. There we go. So we'll try to get this chapel going in the future as well. Is there a grant for religion? It doesn't appear to have one, but that's okay. 2 dogs. Oh my lord. How do we do drugs? I might have to look. I'm gonna have to look up a decent amount in the next episode, is basically what I'm getting at. How quick are we to having this thing taken care of? Very soon. Not this hour, but the next hour. And then this will be great. We got prisoners already praying, man. I'm glad, honestly. Let's look at our prisoner needs real quick. Honestly, we're doing really good, I think. So laundry is what we kind of need now. But holy crap. Have we actually brought this place back? Have I done it? Am I the world's most successful prison architect player? I might be. Maybe. We'll see. I'm like super proud of myself, honestly. This is approved. Awesome. Go to here, hit policy, and meal quantity. I want low quantity, low variety. For right now. Do that for 2 days. So as soon as we get that taken care of, then we can do the next one. And then we do the next one, the next one, the next one, and then we get $15,000 and we profit. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I think I've brought this place back. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But I'm feeling like pretty good right now about this prison. Granted, it's still really ugly, but we're making progress. I'm proud of myself. I hope you are too. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.